don't want this in there, y'all. We got just a 2.5, maybe 3 pound pot roast right here. And y'all, I'm gonna throw in some of this $1, y'all don't hate me for it, Hunt's roasted garlic and onion sauce. And that's because this recipe is supposed to have tomato juice. But y'all see how runny that is? I think this is gonna taste so much better with what we're gonna be making today. Right now, after you do your little can of tomato sauce, we're throwing on a beefy onion soup mix. And it's just gonna be one of these packets, okay? Gonna sprinkle it right on top. And we're not gonna need to, well, I might need to, spread some of this over here. There we go. But we're not gonna need to mix it because we're just gonna let all of those flavors soak right in to the pot roast itself. I'm throwing on some Italian cut green beans, and this is just 1 can drained. I know y'all, I should have done the frozen ones or fresh ones, but we're making an Italian pot roast, so I just thought Italian cut green beans was the right choice. My next seasoning here is some Italian seasoning, and not the kind in the shaker, y'all. This is like the ranch packets, but it's for Italian dressing. So to make this, you would just add some oil or something in it, and it'll make it. So we're just taking 1 pack of this, and this is just, the seasoning, and we're gonna sprinkle it on top of those green beans. This one comes out a little more fine, so I get to be a little more precise with it. Beautiful, look at those, baby. Ooh, I can't wait for these green beans. Minced garlic and olive oil. And I'm just gonna, let's say, y'all people say that I got too much garlic, so how about 2 tablespoons? That work for y'all? Works for me. And then lastly, we are just gonna dash on a little ground black pepper. And this is just to make sure we get that peppery taste and mixed up with that beefy onion and that Italian seasoning. Italian dip seasoning, Italian dressing seasoning. I don't know which one it is. But y'all, that's it. We're gonna set this crock pot on high for 4.5 hours, and then we're gonna make sure it's easily shreddable, and we're gonna serve it up for dinner. All right, y'all, it has been 3.5 hours now, but I think mine's ready. So we're gonna take a look right on in there. Look at those beautiful colors, that beautiful pot roast. We got ourselves a little Italian feast right here. We're gonna grab this baby right on out, get it on this cutting board. I'm gonna scoop off the goodies so they don't just get in our way. All right. Bringing this right over here so we can start slicing up our roast. Look at how perfect that's cooked, y'all. All right, getting my last piece cut. I'm gonna plate it right here with some red baby mashed potatoes. I'm gonna come back over to my crock pot, and y'all, we're gonna get us some of this green bean gravy, and we're gonna pour it right over our mashed potatoes. And then I'm gonna fixing to set the table. We're gonna eat it as a family.